Hello and thanks for watching my video. Today we're going to be talking about the free-to-play account and how it's impacted on Guild Wars 2. So as you can see here, this is my separate account. This is my free-to-play account, which is actually an EU account. I created this to play with you guys on the EU servers, primarily for PvP. But you can see here it's pretty blank, pretty empty, you know, brand new account. You can see we've only got 2 character slots. That's one of the differences between a full account and a free-to-play account. You only actually get 2 character slots. So you're pretty limited in what you can create. These are the 2 characters that we helped create. Maximar Triumph Claw, Mesmer, who you guys named as well, and Joxy Distinctia, again, who you guys on my stream actually helped create. So we're going to go in and we're going to have a look. Now, first of all, the free-to-play account is pretty much the gameplay is exactly the same, but there are a few notable differences between a free-to-play account and a full account. For one, look at this. You can't actually go to Lion's Arch until you're level 35. A bit strange in my opinion. I'm sure there's probably some services that you can get in Lion's Arch that can help you boost you up. But yeah, so again, something that's different between the free-to-play accounts and a full account. You get automatic unlocking of Lion's Arch. And here we have the daily login rewards, and you can see here that I'm getting the chest of loyalty, but I'm not. That is just the default square it's actually on, and you can see here I've only actually played for 7 days, so I won't have got that chest of loyalty. And this is one of the major things that people who thought that, you know, you could get around the system by creating lots of free-to-play accounts, you could earn gold and then put them onto your main account. No, you can't. You can't do that with these accounts, which is really clever from ArenaNet. It's really well done. But there are a few things. You can obviously earn daily rewards. You can see here I've got plenty of boosts on me. But you know, generally you can do most things that any other your characters can do. You are limited to 2 bag slots, which obviously can get more and more annoying. So that is again more incentive to actually buy it and upgrade to the full account rather than keep struggling for inventory space. And the same actually goes for the bank as well. You only have 1 slot. Regarding mails, you can't actually mail anybody unless you can only mail anyone if you're on their list. So what we're going to do, we're going to find my other account, which I'm actually in the same guild. So here we go. This is showing you that you can't send any items or any gold to any other players. It's pretty simple, and that's another thing that they've done really, really well, that you can't send, you know, your other alternate account some gold that you earn on your free-to-play account. So that's another thing that ArenaNet have locked off successfully, and I think they've got this free-to-play account thing nailed down. So let's have a look. You can't actually sell stuff as well, but we're going to come on to that just in a bit. You can't actually access World versus World either until you're level 60, so you can't level up that you can do in the normal account. You can log in on level 2 and level up your character in Edge of the Mists, whereas here you can't, and you can only access Edge of the World vs World when you actually reach level 60. Again, I think that's perfectly fair. It's going to stop a lot of people coming in leveling up, and it's really going to make sure that people work towards and become a proficient player before they start playing World vs World. The trade system is exactly the same, and I'm actually feeling a lot more, the new trade system is actually working really, really well. So as you can see here, I'm a chef. I haven't selected another discipline to craft yet, but you can see here we get all the hero rewards exactly the same. There's nothing different about leveling up, any of the rewards that you actually get, and any of the training exactly the same. You know, for example, the build stuff, everything like that is exactly the same. However, selling things on the trading post, again, it's something that ArenaNet have locked off, only specific items. Again, something that's really well done, and it's preventing people creating lots of free-to-play accounts and earning money on the free-to-play and then using it for other means. It basically limits the economy so that the economy isn't impacted too much. I mean, look, you can sell orange cake, but God, there's not hardly anything. So you can't sell many expensive items. You also can't sell, you know, sort of rare items pretty much. You can sell a load of pretty bog standard stuff, really. But look at how much stuff is locked off that you can't sell or buy many of these items. So, for example, if we wanted to buy a dagger here, you can't actually buy that. It's just a thing that ArenaNet have decided to do for the free-to-play. You can buy some items. If we have a look here, you can buy, for example, rare items at level 80, I believe. So, sorry, 65. So there's some of the rare items. But they're, I believe, the craftable items. I'll have to double-check with that. So this is to do with the free-to-play. I'm actually enjoying with this little free-to-play account. I'm learning a lot more. It's like being a brand new player again. Obviously, I have a lot of knowledge. But I wanted to show you this. This is quite an interesting aspect. You'll notice these areas here. We have a waypoint. This is already unlocked. But why is this? Well, with Lion's Arch locked off, you can't visit any of the cities. So, ArenaNet have created the instance, the sort of the first story instance, the waypoint right with associated outside the main city for each city. Black Citadel or Holbreck, Divinity's Reach, each has the instance just outside where you can actually go to and then walk into the town, which is a really, really well done, a really nice idea, and really well thought out by ArenaNet. Something that, it means that you can go to these cities. You don't have to wait till level 35 to go to Lion's Arch, and then you can go to the other cities. And you can see here I've actually done some leveling through some of the other maps. So overall, I'm actually really enjoying the free-to-play stuff. The fact that I've actually created an account on EU, I've been doing so a lot of PvP. I'm already level 32. You can see there is all my PvP stuff that I've been earning. And I will upgrade at one point. I think I'm just going to hold on for now. But eventually I will upgrade and get a full account. But this is just pretty cool for me. Learning what it's like being on EU again. It's really quite nice and quite enjoyable being back at this standard again. Regarding PvP reward tracks, that's all exactly the same thing again. And obviously ranked arena is actually locked off until level 20. But that's, I think, the same for full accounts as well. Although I might have to double check with that. But I think that's, I wouldn't have any issue regarding that. I think you should be level 20 regardless what game you play in PvP before you actually get access to unranked. So that's what's been going on so far. I wanted to make this video to show you some of the differences between the free-to-play and the main accounts, because obviously these options, none of these, that you don't get any differences at all in graphics or anything like that. Everything is exactly the same. It's bringing in a lot of new players into Guild Wars 2. Colin Johansson said that the PvP servers of the population is at its highest it's ever been, which is brilliant. We're getting a lot of new players coming to Guild Wars 2, and that's only for the better. Obviously, it's going to mean ArenaNet are going to be doing much more, being more successful. A lot more people wanting to see content, a lot more hype, and generally it should be an enjoyable time. For those of you who haven't checked out the free-to-play account, if you're on a NA server and you want to swap onto the EU, I recommend getting a free-to-play account. It's really a lot of fun, and it is like starting from scratch again. But again, this is something that I will be becoming it will eventually turn into a full account, as a lot of people will do. Anyway, I'd appreciate some comments on this. What are your opinions on the free-to-play accounts? Do you think that, obviously, the fact you can't do certain things like talking map chat, for example, do you think that's a good thing? Do you think that the introduction of free-to-play is a bad thing? For me, I think ArenaNet are being trendsetters once again, as they did with the non-subscription fee. Thank you very much for watching. See you on the next one.